There we go. Good evening, folks. Good evening. How are you guys? Got quite the early bird or early owl crew here. We got Lib Polycats and Durship, our resident moderator Oak Tree, Noble Gaming, and Inger Raymond so far. Welcome, guys. It's always good to see such a large crew before the stream begins. Hope you're all doing well. I am certainly doing pretty well. I'm living in a much warmer house than before. So in addition to the HVAC work we got done last month, there were some floors that were very cold. They were overhang floors, and I had a guy come in and realize, he's like, oh, there's like no insulation. So we did that, and yep, I learned the thing about maybe having insulation in the house. You're all doing well? That's great. Glad to hear it. Also doing well because I had a very... I ran an excellent D&D adventure last night. We did a one-shot for our away game crew, meaning the game we play when not the whole group can be there. And it went really well, and I had a great time. And the other guys did too, so... Hashtag awesome. Sorry, I'm walking around and game to clear my inventory out to get ready for tonight. You're hearing sounds that you can't see what's going on. But we have just a minute anyway, so I may as well go ahead and bring you all in. So... Howdy. It's me. It's Wednesday. It's you. It's Chores. Let's get to it. First of all, have a bite to eat. We hungry. Alright, yeah, I still haven't gotten a new mouse yet, or somehow fixed this one. Ooh. These are all getting kind of long in the tooth. I'll take you. Ugh. We should just bring like 10 of these, because we're going to eat one. We'll start one, and it'll rot by the next time we eat it, so... Ooh, well. Work's been exhausting, but it's a nice evening. Well, that's good. Alright. So I got... Oh. The dumpening begins. I'm coming back over here, guys. Uh-oh. In you go. This will be the active working trunk that I definitely won't forget is here. No, not me. Oh, but I'm gonna need you, actually. Okay, I think doing relieving of stone does use a hammer durability, so I'll grab a fresh hammer too. I got some sticks. Doesn't really matter though. Need you. All right, let's go over here. You're so far behind the streams. That's okay. Yeah, I'm super jazzed about this. These are so cool. I'm also really glad that the polished sandstone does make enough of a difference against, like, in terms of saturation and lightness, so you can sort of tell that they're different block types. At least when there isn't a lot of dust in the air. That looks sick, I think, in gaming. Yeah, these were really cool to do. They were a pain because I decided to use slabs, the polished slabs. The problem is that when you use the pantograph on it, they're a little pickier about, like, they want to start in the same orientation. You can't just slap a slab down and in any orientation and then use the pantograph on it. Kind of frustrating. All right, so you come with me, and then I believe our plugs are over here. And I think I'm going to bring more than one. We could be out for a little bit. And that is a chiseled dirt block, which is why I put it there. So let's bring 2. Oof, 11 days, 11 days. Barely even matters, okay. Okay, thanks, the Polycats. Let's speaking of thanks, I'd like to thank you all in advance if you could go ahead and slap that like button. Give a good slappy-do. That'll help get the stream out to folks and get more people in here. Make this a happening place. Alright, so we need yins. There we go. And no, I don't actually live anywhere where we say yins. Just so you know. Alright, get our bow. So we need... Let's see, we need andesite, bauxite, and limestone. Okay. And... yeah, we don't really need sandstone yet. Got plenty of that. Chert. More than enough conglomerate. Oh, do I still have... I do still have a... I think a single... peridot one up top here, I think, don't I? You live near a city that uses the Yin's oak tree? Okay, so we got claystone. We do not have any peridot. Okay, I'm not super concerned about peridot. I was just thinking, like, for doing some of the like more intricate chisel work that we're going to be doing in the future, like more like specifically, like some of the murals and things in the floor, I was thinking it might be good to like just grab like one or two of each color. So I think what I'll do is while we're out here, if we pass through any other stone types, I'll just hop in and grab some. You got dad joked. I've just been reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. But how do you put up with it? Alright, so I think our andesite mine is down here. Or at least one was down here? As I recall, there might be really awful things down here. So we might just skip out on this one. Come on, let me down. We do have slate there. We got some peridot here, so I might grab one of these guys. Then we have... ooh. Oh, gross. Well, that was a poor life decision, wasn't it? I didn't make a wall up here. Oh boy. Let's fix that. If I have enough. It's a big if. A big if. Yeah, why didn't I do that? That's weird. Whoops, not there. Okay, let's just... I can still kind of get up over there, so let's just... yeah, go away. Nope. We're deep enough those things would really hurt. Okay. Ugh. Let's grab... I guess we'll grab you. I'm gonna bring you down good enough to there. Grief, guys. Yeah, I guess I'll just start from here. I was thinking, like, I don't like this, whatever this is supposed to be, but, like, whatever. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, hang on. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so I can just do this here. Not with you here, though. You go there. Sure. And same with you. You move. Okay. We're gonna come up here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So it's this row here. And then we're gonna go, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Ladder. 4, 5, 6, 7. And since we're here, I might actually get a bunch of andesite because we're going to need some for the final arm of the temple. And if I can avoid having to come back here again, then I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, just making sure I counted right. Hey there, we got Wayne a Pennyfeather. Welcome. Good to see you again. And Noble says, what do you call bears without bees? Ears? I don't know. It is ears, okay. Ping, ping, ping. Ah, yes, the old quarrying ASMR. Dang it, I guessed your joke. I guessed your anti-joke. Terribly sorry. Really? Ow. Oh, didn't hurt. Somehow. Now we will have to take probably quite a few breaks here. What I might do is, once we get to the point... That's nice, thank you. Once we get to the point where I am needing more than this, I'll turn up F7 so I can see where the spawnable blocks are. That's actually a lie. Once we get to this large enough that I'm going to need more lanterns, I'll probably go get some more dirt and just sort of wall this up and just dig a different direction. Although first we can go through torches and use them temporarily. I don't know is if I bust you down. Oh, that's open. Ugh. Okay, so we will want to come over a block before we do anything else there. Okay, that's fine. Although, actually, we'd do a block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it wouldn't be a problem. And the spooky music is back. Or, it's here. We're going to get you here. There we go. The one's going cuckoo. Yep, just about. Not cuckoo yet, just spooky. Okay. I'm spookoo. Let's get these guys in here. Hamad. Get him hammered, yo. You know, I do wonder, since we're here, if I put this down, is it not that? Yeah, okay. 4.4 days versus 11 days. Okay. There used to be a thing where, like, if you were underground, you could pretty much just plop your food anywhere. It would last forever. I guess they actually check for that now. Hey there, Vifdacted. Welcome. Good to see you again, buddy. A very virtuous vestiges of vaguely vibrant visage of epoch fading. With vim and vigor, too. Scoot you. Yeah, that'll ought to do. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. So I think we'll probably get... Yeah, I don't know. We'll get a bunch of these guys. I'm not sure how many I'll take. Counting. There we go. And then we're also going to need quite a number of limestone ones, too. So we'll head over to Limestone Quarry. See if it's haunted yet. It probably is. And we'll get a few from there. I don't think we'll need as much limestone, although we are doing a lot of limestone ceiling and floor work, so maybe I should get a lot of limestone. And it might be wise to, like, if the limestone one is stable temporally, we might just sort of bounce between these two for a bit so I can recover while still getting some work done. So we have, we're going to get this third one and we're going to be gone. Have to go recuperate. AKA good day. That's what you mean by that, Vifdacted? Any lower, we'll start seeing creepy crawlies. So we're gonna not do that. Boop. There we go. Also, boop. All right, up we go. Let's get out of here. All right, F7, goodbye. Yeah, I'm thinking one or two of the green ones will do. Probably get one of these guys. It would be nice to get some like Firelight and or Kimberlite at some point. But I actually haven't seen Kimberlite since the first guide season. And I haven't seen Firelight, I think, also since then. I don't recall getting any in the second guide series, so I don't know. Alright, what do we got here? We got a few of you. Let's go check on the limestone one. So food decay is based on sea level temp now by default, so both below ground and above ground will be the same. Well, yeah, but I thought there was a point where the way that it worked used to also require like a lack of sunlight specifically. And if you were somewhere where there was no sunlight, it acted like a cellar. Even if it was too big. Like you could go in a cave and pop your food on the ground and it would be fine. Didn't have to be high or low for it to work. Our beautiful limestone quarry. Oh, what's this nonsense? Okay. Mm-hmm. Why did I make this so long? Oh, come on. I'm just punishing myself for this. Why would I do this? One of you, I'm sure one of you is responsible for this. Ingraven has never found Kimberlite or Firelight except for better ruins. Yeah, they are really rare. So that's probably not unusual. Oh, it is not stable here. Interesting. It's stable over here though, apparently. Okay, well, I'll tell you, we'll start at this end. And we'll call it good enough. Oh, this has got cabbage and breadfruit. Yep, thought so. Okay. This now lasts one day. Okay, we're going to be eating some rotten food here for a little bit. All right. Okay. Go. I lost 1/4 of a bar of health. It's a scratch. Yeah. It's like when in D&D when you do something dumb and the DM says you take 1/2 point of damage. So 0? No, 1/2 point. Just think about it. Keep it in mind. I'm hearing a shiver, but it sounded like it was like up and to my right, but we're not very deep, so I don't know if there's like a really shallow cave or what. But up a hangnail, exactly. So little damage. speaking of damage, our away game, our away D&D game, which is the game we play when the whole crew can't be there. Oh, really? Oh, you're down here. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Hi. Oh, I picked up something. Okay. Free temporal gear. Well, you were worth it. Shoot. Keep spawning. So that game consists of 4 of our players play that game. And I am playing a bard who is not... This is the D&D 3.5, so a bard in 3.5, typically pretty squishy. And usually just sort of like a party buffer. I am not that. I am a power attack, front-lining Bard of Doom. And our one character, who is a beguiler, let's come back here, which is sort of like a bard without music, in a way, keeps telling me, he's like, Kaya, is my character's name, you are the most frightening person I ever met. And, I mean, she was a pretty impressive damage dealer for being a bard. But this Sunday was when it really hit home, because we were doing an adventure where we needed to board a boat, kill a bunch of bad guys, including some vampires, and then rescue some people on it. And I got up on the ship. I had turned into a large humanoid called a Naga with the Alter Self spell. And I got up there, and I started doing my thing, and it came down to 1 hit, 1 kill from my character. I'm like, oh, this is what it's supposed to feel like. Yes, yes. Is it a Riz Bard? Actually, she's got kind of low charisma for a bard. Because I needed to spread her stat points out. We use point buy for our games. I had to spread her stat points out to do both, well, not both. Let's see, charisma, strength, dex, and con. Now her dex is not the right home about, it's like a 14. In fact, I think her stats were all 14, except for her intelligence, which was like 10 or 12, and her wisdom, which is an 8. Now, for those of you who are more familiar with 5th edition, in 3.5, intelligence is used to determine how many skills you get access to. Or not access to, but how many skills you can like, effectively purchase and put ranks into. But yeah, it was something like, I was dealing like 25 damage a hit. It was gross. It was gross, guys. Bards have no business doing that. None. But I'm gonna do it again. Actually, it's kind of funny. So in 3.5, your ability to cast spells of a given level requires you to have a casting score of 10 plus the spell's level. So in order to cast, say, level 3 spells, you need to have a 13 in your casting stat. Now, bards are a little funky. I know in 5th edition, bards are considered full casters. They get level 9 spells eventually. In 3.5, they're 2/3 casters. They get level 6 spells, and they don't get very many spells known, and they get even fewer spells per day. Like, they cap it, I think, like 4 spells per day of each level, which sounds like a lot in 5th edition, but it's not much in 3rd. Compared to, like, druids. Sorcerers. Spell slots for days, yo. But bards, at each time they get a new level of spells, they typically start with what they say is 0 spells in the, like, how many you get list. And what that means is you only get spells from having a high ability score. Because making things even more complicated, you get bonus spell slots if your casting stat is high enough. And I'm actually at a weird level where I'm actually getting hit by that, where I could cast level 3 spells if I had a charisma score of 16, but I'm 1 point away from that. And I spent all my money buying a fancy sword rather than a cloak of charisma, so rip in peace. Very much not a Riz Bard. and last night I was DMing an adventure for the same group. We Sunday was like a makeup day, and so last night I was doing a different one actually. So I should back up. The boat fight was Sunday. We had a second session last night. Get my time all mixed up here, and we were raiding a nobleman's mansion during a party, doing a bona fide heist in order to steal some stuff, and that was fun. I really do enjoy getting to do like big, bombastic adventures or at least scenarios where no one's really swinging swords. It's all role play. It's all like getting to know the NPCs. I had like this list of, I don't know, 13 or 14 NPCs who all had different like wants and desires, and you know what their motivations are. Just enough so that like when the characters wanted to make them do something, like go to a different room so they wouldn't see them picking a lock or whatever, then they could. Let's get our doohickey off our back. Throw this down and chuck some of you in here. Go. Boop. Hammer, come back. I mean, I kind of may as well just get the rest of these. I don't know. I'm feeling it. I'm going to check the peridotite. I don't need that. If I need green, that's going to be in like full block form. So, goodbye. Just throw 25,000 pounds in a reed chest and wear it on your back? Well, of course. It's because we're seraphs. But definitely not seraphim. Oak tree would come to know with the hushing. Good old ASMR. Ever done a Bard of Eloquence? So I play pretty exclusively 3.5, which doesn't have it doesn't have the sort of like character archetypes that 5th edition does. It's actually much more customizable in freeform, which is why I like 3.5. That's the stones I just dropped over there. Duh. So a typical bard in 3.5 is kind of an eloquence bard. They're all about, diplomacy and bluff, which would be like persuasion and deception in 5th edition. And I had done a little bit of that. It's not as powerful, social rules in 3.5 are a bit more free for the DM to interpret than 5th edition. At least per the books. I know like DMs try to avoid, or a lot of DMs try to avoid turning social roles into just a different kind of battle. But yeah, I've done some eloquent style bards before. I had one who was actually she was a very meek character, and was sort of going through a character arc of kind of realizing how weak she was and how cowardly she was, and then deciding to do something about that. And so she was a very very much an eloquence style bard, and she went into a class called Sublime Chord, which is the only way in 3.5, well, not the only way, but a way in 3.5 to get bards to get level 9 spellcasting. And they also get access to some sorcerer and wizard spells as they do. So she's going to go from like a pretty meek backline party buffer to like, hey, how about some lava over the course of a few levels. That game unfortunately ended well before we got to that point, though. I think we did get to like level 10 or 12 or so, which is it's decently high. And I think most games tend to peter out once you hit level 10 or 12. This limestone mine is starting to look like some of the conference rooms you've been in. Oh, yeah. Conference rooms are gross. If I can get the syllable. Conference rooms, not conference. There's an ura in there. Like Kurazar. Let's do that. I'll stand here. I know what'll help with my speech. Some scotch. Yep. That helps. Fun fact, part of eloquence is what the guy in the D&D movie could be. Some say thief, but eloquence fits far better. Is there a thief bard in 5th edition? I'm not familiar with that. In fact, I actually know quite little about 5th edition, just with like what I've read. I don't really have much experience playing it. I played a couple sessions, but not much at all. But I thought the movie was great, and he was very funny. That was Chris Pine, right? Played him. It was a breath of fresh air to have a good D&D movie, one that was actually fun to watch, and not one that you hate watch and make fun of. MST 3000 with your friends. He says he's a bard, some think he lies. I mean, he's casting spells and stuff, right? Wasn't he the one... Oh no, it was the wizard was doing the illusion of him. Weren't they? I don't remember. I'll have to watch the movie again and make Kurazette sit through it. She didn't like the movie too much, so that was corny, which is like kind of the point. No? Was it him doing the... No, it was the wizard. Because the wizard then like... Oh, forget it. Wow. Maybe it wasn't the wizard. Oh. Bye, hammer. Yep, I definitely need to rewatch it. Even just for the scene of the air balloon, like barfing the gold out everywhere. He did no spells. Okay, so was the wizard the bard didn't do spells? Okay. Or the maybe not bard didn't do spells. Alright, how is my inventory? It's okay. Let's get this last one. Grab our torches and let's be gone. And we'll probably be done with this mine. I don't think this quarry. Given how much limestone we've gotten and how much we will be using, like how much we've used historically, I don't think we'll need any more than this. So, hooray. But we will go down, we'll go back and get probably 3 more andesite ones. We'll get like 1 or 2 each of the slate and peridotite. Now we do have a little bit of slate left by the Panera, so we'll grab that. Famous last words, yeah, exactly. We'll just make do without. This is a huge pure limestone mine? Yeah, it's nuts. And this is like just some of it, because there's more up here. Like we could mine under here forever. It's pretty crazy. I think oops, come on. I think this is also still limestone. I don't think it changes to granite, 'cause I think that's granite. So yeah. I might, for the andesite, Yeah, we'll go back down. If we need more andesite after we get a few from under the base here, if I ever need more, I'll just come over here because I don't feel like going super deep for andesite anymore. It's a real pain in the butt. The permitting area thinks for your business. Yep. Tink tonk, tink tonk, tink tink tink. Honky tonk. All right. So we need one more space. I don't need 10 of you. Sorry. Let's go ahead and we are going to rest here because it's 3 in the morning and it's very high activity. So I also can hear a rift like right above our heads. So let's throw down. The only bard power he used was unsettling words. I mean, that could still make him a bard, yeah. Oh, shoot, I slept too long. Ooh, look. Possibly free temporal gear. Hey, buddy. Ow. You're a deep shiver. You're in trouble now. Get back here. What'd I get? What'd I get? I heard it. Oh, he gave me that. Gross. Insulting, even. Insulting. Alright, let's, we're gonna go and grab the bed here. We're gonna go grab the bed. With the knife, I guess. Sure, why not? You do you, game. Or me. I'm going to, right, I'm gonna do this. This is fresh for 8 hours. Alright. So as long as we eat again within about 8 hours, we'll have, like, 3 meals out of this one. It's fine. I guess. We're gonna get shot at before we leave this, aren't we? Come on. I still wish you could just, like, right-click torches to pick them up. Oh. I was gonna say, how are you here? But there's no torch over there, so. Hi, buddy. Get. No. I'm good. No. Okay. Oh. Sweet. It's a 2-gear day, apparently. Alright, I'll take it. Blow this joint. Early game me watching you throw out 10 limestone and crying. Oh, jeez. Really? Really? Is that necessary? Is that really necessary? Yeesh. Hey, look, it's the temporal storm pit we never use. Calm, yeah, exactly. Calm in the biggest quotes you ever did see. Big helium-filled quotes. We'll go drop off this stuff. Yeah, we'll make a run over to the other base and just pop these in the chests there. We'll come back here, we'll dive back down, get some stuff, and wash and rinse, repeat. And then the last thing we'll want to do is head over to the Bauxite quarry. I'll get like 2 or 3 of them, probably. Here we go. Limestone stone. Yeah. Sandstone stone. Here we go. Andesite. And 2 more temporal gears. Not too shabby. So over we go. Okay. All right. Limestone. I might need more room. Because I know I have at least, I think, what, 3 more in my backpack, I think? One more in the backpack, okay. 2, 3. Gotta leave that gap. Yeah, can't let the rows intersect. It's bad luck. Okay. Let's go see how much stone we have left on the slate ones that we have here. And if it's like a couple hundred, or even like 150, we'll just bring these. So this trunk here is probably full of junk. 61 and 46, so yeah, just over 100, that's fine. With 23 more already chiseled. And some of you, yeah, let's, I should think about bringing this over. Maybe even stacking some of these, that'd be kind of neat, yeah? Stacking's pretty cool. Solid door, yeah, we could bring some of this over. We do a little bit of cleanup and finally make this place presentable, minus these. Oh, speaking of presentable, shoot, when we come back, remind me, everybody in chat, scream at me to come over here and fill this and light it, and then not go back to the temple till it's done. If I recall correctly, you still haven't made all of the Jonas Park toys yet? No, we have not. We have quite a few of those we haven't done. I want to start. Tell you what, yeah, let's bring these over. Let's bring as much as we can. I might leave some of this actually here because we're not using like ebony too much over there. Let's just get this cleared out. Bring the wood over to the base. Single piece of polished andesite. Wonderful. Someone did a deep dive on that D&D movie on levels in class. He put the bar level 14 because he's an infectious inspiration. I somehow doubt that the movie was paying that close attention to what level everybody was and when they got their powers. Just a hunch. Alright, doors can go in there. Let's go. Put you in our offhand. Gotta drain that food so we can eat it faster, right? Wood blocks. Here we go. More ebony that we definitely need. Mm-hmm. One of these. Ooh. That's right. We used all this to make those railings over at the other base, the temple. We'll join you guys together. Let's see. Sedentary chalk. Here you go. Mr. Andesite, which holds basically everything but andesite. Okay. And then this over here. Wood. Boop, boop. There we go. Oh, more soil. Okay, let's go grab the rest of that. That'll also give us one more trunk to play with over there, which I know none of you have been yelling at me about getting more trunks or anything. Nope, you would never do that. An auto sort button would be nice. Need your gears for that. Oh, the gears for the Jonas parts, yeah. Yeah, there are a couple like auto sort mods for Vegetatory, and I just haven't found them to be useful. The D&D rules in the movie hold up under scrutiny pretty well. Okay. Again, I am not a 5th edition expert. If they were 3.5, if it was, you know, if it was back in the 3.5 era where they were doing really terrible D&D movies, and I mean, if you've seen them, if you haven't seen them, I should say, I cannot express just how bad they are. They are awful. They are so terrible. Actually, I can grab these out of here and put them in here. There we go. And then I got a little bit of sand and gravel, or snad and garble. So you guys can just go in here. I don't need more sand and gravel over at the base made of sand and gravel. And yeah, we can go drop these off. Hawk the Slayer level bad? I don't know. I never seen that one. Oh gosh. What movie could I compare it to? Prometheus. Then again, I know that I'm not exactly alone in hating Prometheus, but I know it's an occasionally hot take. But I hated Prometheus with a passion unlike anything you'd understand. Oops, 70 planks. You know, you can... we'll bring you home. It's fine. But let's see. Yeah, Prometheus was bad. Just plain bad. The D&D movies were hate watch bad. Gosh. See, I don't watch a lot of, like, hate watch movies, because, like, I just don't find them fun. I have friends who do, and they're like, oh, you should watch this movie. It's totally terrible. I'm like, ah, thanks. Now I know what to avoid. I think their problems were that the D&D movie from, like, was it the year 2000 or so, that one was bad because it tried to be funny and failed. And then there was the one a few years later, like 06 or 07, and they made a bunch in that series. And that one's problem was it took itself too seriously, while being corny as all get out. But speaking of D&D movies, if you want to see, oops, no. If you want to watch D&D movies that are corny but good, there's and you may have heard of these before. There's The Gamers, which is a series of movies. They started with The Gamers, which was like a college level project basically, and then they had The Gamers, Dorkness Rising. The Gamers Hands of Fate. There's a fourth one out. I think there might be a fifth one now too. Go receives heat. Sweet. And they're fun because they're real people playing at the table, and then they occasionally, well, they most of the story is told inside the game. But it's them, you know, they're being D&D dorks doing silly stuff. So, a lot of fun. Okay, so it is time for us to go downstairs. See, I think I will skip the slate, but I will grab one or two here to wait. I just don't see a need for slate right now, and like I said, I only want to use it if I need like a thin outline. I just don't have much use for it right now. Okay, we're good down here. Yeah, I think I'll grab as many as I can. We'll go like two more this direction, then I'll sort of start my way back here, and we'll see how far we get. Try to be as efficient as we can. If I was one block tall, I could be even more efficient. Hot tub time machine bad? That sounds amazing and terrible, so yeah, I'll say it's that bad. Hawk the Slayer is a 1980 movie. Sort of falls into so bad, corny, it's good. See, I think I do have fun watching movies that are so bad that they're funny. I just don't like them when they're so bad and you just can't stand to watch them because you're like embarrassed for the people involved, you know? Ever seen Fanboys? Nope. Never even heard of it. Then again, I'm not a huge movie connoisseur. I spend too much time playing Vintage Story for movies. Vintage Story and anime. And Star Sector. I have a minor Star Sector addiction. I can quit whenever I want. Honest. I'm gonna pop this torch down. I'm also gonna break these two because they're getting kind of long in the tooth. Oops. Come back here. Go. Alright, that was one. Oh, come on. Need a dedicated spot for these things. Come on, Squirrel, you can do it. Game Boys is from 09, set in 1999. Friends to break into George Lucas's ranch to show the movie to their terminally ill friend Linus. Okay, I have heard of that. That sounds familiar. The breaking into George Lucas's ranch sounds really familiar. I haven't seen it though. Thought I saw the sparkle of something. Not sure what it was. Boy, that gear is spinning real fast, isn't it? There's a fight with Trek fans in it. A bite to eat. Somehow I can hear my elk still. Alright, so that was 2. Now let's grab ladders and let's start our way back here. Really? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. We're losing efficiency by breaking 2 more blocks. No! Is any fight with Trek fans required to take place in those particular hills in California? Is there a trope about fights with Trek fans? I never got into the... I mean, like, I enjoy Star Wars. I have enjoyed some Star Trek. I used to watch it, like... It was on, as a kid, I want to say, like, The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine were on some of the, like, public channels as a kid. But, like, it was sort of... I was a little too young to really appreciate it at the time. So all the nuance of it was pretty well lost on me as a kid. Star Wars was more my speed when I was that young. You know, like 31. Although, in my defense, I will say, only episodes 4, 5, and 6 are actually good. I guess I could just go up this side instead. Wait a second, I'm being a dummy. Wasting so much time. Wow. I think we can probably get like one more before we gotta bounce out of here. 55, 1 or 2. We'll see how it goes. So this one plus 1 or 2 more. And we'll be pretty well tapped out here. Although I do feel like we are going to need more andesite at some point. I feel like we're going to need at least as much andesite as we need limestone. Maybe even more, because I think we'll be using some of it in the tower portion. Remember the tower we haven't worked on in like months? That tower, yeah, that one. So just do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boing. 2, 3. No. I was wrong too. I need to put them on this side. Come here. Wow. I am just noobing it up over here. Those of you who do watch Star Wars specifically, should I watch Andor? I've been getting some recommendations, but like, in my opinion, the only Star Wars films that were actually like watchably good would be the episodes 4, 5, and 6, and then I did like Rogue One. There were a few things that I didn't like how were they dropping bombs via gravity in space? That one was kind of dumb. But the rest of it was pretty cool. But I've gotten some recommendations for Andor, but I'm like, I got a little burned on, what was the one with the, Mandalorian? That's the one. Alright, we are out of here. Let's, Yep. I'm just gonna seal this place up. Get off the bar. You're coming with me. We're out of here forever. I never want to see that place again. Okay. So we still need to recover our sanity, so we're going to just keep heading up. I'm temporarily sick. Up we go. Jump, please. Jump. Thank you. Star Wars bombs my head. They were mine layers, not bombers. I'm talking about, there's a scene, it's towards the beginning of the movie, when like there's like a couple of like plucky rebels who are, they're dropping bombs. Like the bombs are falling directly onto the ship they're bombing. So they're definitely being bombers, not mine layers. But yeah. Hey there, Genesis. You didn't get into Star Wars or Star Trek, but you did get into Stargate? Yeah, I watched that too. When Kurazini was real young. I watched almost the entirety of Stargate SG-1. And I've watched, let's see, Stargate SG-1. I watched most of Atlantis, but it was in German, I think it was, or French. I had a host mother when I was an exchange student 1,000 years ago, and I was in Switzerland, and yep, all the shows are in not English. Surprise, surprise. Who'd have thunk? My German and French at the time weren't that great, so I didn't really get what was going on. Let's see, peridotite stones. I'll see if I have a bin for them. I think I do. Peridotite, here we go. In you go. Do I have these sitting here? There we go. Sheesh. Alright, so let's also pop our andesite. Ooh, you are full now. Okay. So I guess we will start tucking you in here. Got 5, that's plenty for that. It's 9:30. So yeah, let's give ourselves a minute to recover our stability, and then we'll head back down. I'm gonna check on chickies. Hey guys. You know what? How's my food sitch? I know. All right, all our food's elsewhere. Oh, actually, we do have food here. 2 days. I don't care about that. So I want to think about harvesting some stuff here soon. I could just pick olives and then do breadfruit. We have olives. We have olives! Okay, so since all our food is gonna get pretty spoily soon, we got 23 days to pick those. I don't want to let it go too long, because then I'll forget. But we have time. That's something, I guess. So olives, breadfruit, and then we'll do like some chicken meat and some red meat. What do you have? What do you want? Anything interesting? Ooh, salt! We could finally make something with salt. Salt some meat. It's a decent deal. Buy 2. I'm not gonna make those though. I don't really think I need what you have. Artisan. Ooh, you know what? We were wanting more pots, but he doesn't have what I want. Okay. Well. Keep on losing. Massacot? Turns into lethargy. What are these words? What? These are illegal words. Alright, whatever. Nothing I want to buy or sell there. That's fine. And to grab some dirt and loose stone in order to lay a stone path network around the outskirts of the temple. I actually don't want to do a stone path, because the thing is, like, those would get, like, buried in sand real fast, so it wouldn't look right to have them, I think. Feeling the fire wasn't literally be attacking me? Yeah. Quite a shock that day. Alright. Let's get you out of here. And you into here. There's some granite up there. Yeah, I'll just grab like 2 of these, I think. It'll be good. We'll go get the bauxite. The bauxite! The temple obviously employs low-level but quite dangerous sweet monks. Yep. So you get out of here. You get out of here. Hamar. There you are. Oh, ow. Oh, it's a shiver beating its head on the wall or floor. These guys are so creepy. They're done so well, but I still hate them. Actually, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have that sort of little hallway there. That's fine. Yes. Warning oak tree not to give me ideas. No, I'm not doing any paths like that. Not to worry. I will not be tempted. Whether tempter sent or tempest tossed thee here ashore, nevermore. This is sweaty work. It's time for a hydration break with more scotch. The spooky music. Once again, gracing my ears. Okay, so let's F7 this. Oh. Sweet. We're safe. I do love like the single layer of granite there. I guess that's realistic. There are places where that would happen, right? So I think what we'll do is we'll go over to the... Ooh, no. We can't go to the temple unless the beehive kiln is done firing. Let's go check on that. Well, first let's go put our stones away. And then we'll go check on that. Stones. Jon Snow. Okay, got a few of you as well. I have enough granite stones to like put in a bin, I guess. I don't care that much. I don't need the space in that trunk, so I guess I'll just leave it. Burp. There we go. Ah, are you done? Are you done? Are you done for realsies? Oh ho ho ho. Oh, finally. Okay. Do you guys think we have enough planters? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Did I leave? Yes, here we go. Some tongs here. Okay. Come on. Alright. Okay, so, put you back away here. Get our lantern back out. And let's also grab as many of these as we can, which is all of them, because I have a backpack. Right. Boop. There we go. Hey, alrighty. Grab all these guys. And let's be off. You can put labels on crates too. Yep, and then you use a writing pigment, so like limestone or some kind of coal, and you can write on it once you have something in it. They're a little finicky because once you do that, and even before that, it's difficult to interact with crates on the side that bears their label. Let's see. No. Badge. I'm just gonna smush these in like over here. Oops, not that. Those. These. Yeesh. Goodbye. Goodbye. Come with me. Alright, so, we have a few planters that need to go out somewhere. Did I steal some planters from up here at one point? I feel like I did. Let's go investigate. We have 6 here. We should have 6 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we have the planters downstairs that at least we need to put in place, and that's fine. Let's go fill those in real quick. I can also put this down. There. Perfect. Alright, so we have you. Let's see, black ceramic planter. There we go. a very satisfying thud. Oh, hello, Kurozette. Everybody say hi. This one. Now we had sort of been discussing what to put in these planters, and I think we decided that these were a little too bright. I hate that they don't move in the wind. Bothers me. I think we're talking about putting little trees in there, so we could try that at some point. That doesn't have to be tonight, though. Let's go ahead and we're going to put these away in here. We have one more of you. Okay. Eat that. Uh-oh. 41% spoiled. No. Which is perfect, actually. So the remaining one that we have on us should be plenty for... How are you still here? Plenty for heading over to the bauxite area. Alright, never, ever, ever make pumpkin pies ever again. That's what I've learned. Horsetails. Although that's one where it's like a single horsetail in the middle, right? I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I do want it to be something a little tall, so like I think the tree, the saplings are great for that. AKA bonsai. But not bonsai! It's a whole different thing. Alright, oh, I think the lanterns are inside, aren't they? Whatever, you go here now. But the later Kurzar problem. The now Kurzar problem is getting over to the bauxite mine. Let's see, bauxite mine is over yonder. Way over yonder. New quarry and quarry, okay. But this one got kind of huge, as I recall. Did I see that Rubik's Raptor has a new Vegetatory stream? No, I didn't. Check it out. I watched a lot of his last one with the elves and dwarves in the forest, in the mountains. And that one was fun, but like I ended up... Our schedule changed, and so I sort of like had to stop watching it so much, so... No more 7-hour streams for me to watch. So I'm gonna sleep through the night, hope it stays calm in the morning, and we'll head out. Well, hello, Polite One. Not sure if I saw you earlier. Okay. Let's get going. It is still calm, so all to win. Get our lantern on our hand, or in our hand. And let's go get us some bauxite. I'm probably going to get... I don't want to get too much, but I also don't want to, like, get too little. So I think I'll err on the side of more than I need. So let's aim for, like, I don't know, 6 or so? 6 ought to be good. 6 is, what, like, about 2,000 blocks worth? Yeah, that sounds right. All right. You could maybe even do 8. We'll see what the state of the quarry looks like, and we'll decide from there. You think he's doing a Fallout-themed one? That could be fun. Hello, meat. Luckily, for you, I have pigs. Slaughter. Eventually. I do think it might be wise, just because we're gonna end up in a situation with our food spoiling all at once. Probably next Wednesday or the one after. I'm thinking the one after. will be a cooking chores stream. So we'll... Hello. That looks so cool. I love those spots. So it'll either be a cooking chores stream, or we'll do cooking chores stream. So we'll do cooking, we'll make some candles, and kind of just generally stay around. What was the oasis? Maybe we should start moving things over, and make a little kitchen, or kitchenette at least, at the temple. So maybe on Sunday, if I remember to, which means I'm going to need to put it in a note. We can make a little kitchenette on Sunday, and then cook there on Wednesday. All things you should add to your to-do list. Yeah, to-do list. There we go. Got the words this time. Woo. Yep. If I put everything I want to do on there, I would just have this giant scrollable list. It would never end. Oh, it's a cow. I'm like, what is that red thing? More of the spotted goats. So, can anybody who has raised the goats in game tell me, do the goats make as much milk as the sheep do? Like, if I have the option to do sheep or goats, is it more efficient and effective to use goats or sheep, or does it not matter? All right, Viftacted, take care. Glad to see you again, and I hope to see you again soon. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's copper. Duh. Oh, neat. As much milk from goats as sheep. Okay. What about, the goats only make medium hides, don't they? So if I want large hides, I'll have to use sheep then. Is that correct? Oh, that's cool looking. Yeah, I think Guide Season 3, I want landscape like that to build in. Definitely. The goats escape more. Okay. I mean, if you build them into a fully enclosed area, then they can't escape, right? Or do they have some magic? Cabbage and breadfruit. Okay, these are going to be annoying again. One. Oh. 9, please. There we go. Sheesh. And they do have medium hides. Okay. So, food for thought. Not super concerning. Food for thought. This is the old one. This one's like haunted, I think. It's just giant, as I recall. Not giant. Oh, it's just not optimal size. Okay. That's not the worst, I guess. Where do I... We'll check out the new place. If the new place is, like, so much better, then sure. Otherwise, we'll just come back and take smaller blocks, I guess. Not a big deal. I've probably been down here, haven't I? Ooh, hello. Yes, I have this marked. Yeah, rumbling today. Not in a tangle with bad guys mood. You're having problems with teleporting pigs and sheep. So the unfortunate thing with the teleportation is that they all do it. And to get around it, you need to... Oh, sweet. This is terrible. Okay. Well, whatever. You need to use solid full blocks to avoid teleportation. Because what happens is when they grow up, they kind of just pop from babies to adults, just like in real life. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So you just need to make sure you use full blocks, because if they pop, and that pop would put their center, or I guess enough of their body on the wrong side of the block, they'll just phase through. Humble time. That's right. I need to do this, don't I? Get them to get all the blocks. I'm not sure I care. No, I don't care that much. It's fine. Losing like 3 blocks. Whatever. They were dug into the ground and still disappearing. That's pretty wild. There was an issue with popcorning sometimes. I don't know if that's been resolved yet, but I know with chickens, they would often nip in the corner and they'd stack and then they'd popcorn out. Early day for you wanting to penny feather? Well, thank you for being here. Hope to see you again soon. Have a good night. Ah, it goes down. Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, there's more up there. Sweet. Okay, I'll take it. Oh my. Oh, we're going up the landscape here. That's why. Okay. Let's calm down a little bit here. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that is the level we need to put these on. So we're going to go here and just dig across. So you haven't seen any popcorning? Could be patched? Okay. Once you went to pit storage, rather than fences, your teleporting issues were reduced? Yeah. In one of my first vintage story servers that I ran for my friends and I, we built a just under the ground... Oh, jeez. We basically was just under the ground. Like, and it had like a skylight at ground level and everything. Really cool base. But we put our animals at the far end, and didn't realize it till later. But like that end of the base was temporarily unstable. Those poor animals were probably just going crazy forever. They had it kind of rough. All right, how much of this is 70 peridot? Ugh, barf. Okay. Let's see. So if we go this way, over here, we'll go over here, and we'll push that way. Probably 2 or 3. That should be fine. Oh, fair enough. To get that one. All right, so we'll go up over here, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go up here. We'll use that trick that I learned from someone a long time ago. Forget who exactly. Probably oak tree or some other fairly common face around here. But you put these in the dirt, and they won't get the dirt, but they'll get the stone that fits inside the cube. So I'll take it. Ooh, dark here. Let's. Sure. Oop. This is just not the best place to be getting bauxite. Of course, the land dips down here because of this water. Yeah, we'll push these two out a little bit. We have 3 so far. Well, if we have like 2.5 because these are not full. 343 slabs. So maybe we'll just have to get more than I was hoping for, and that's fine. That's there. I do wonder, if I dig down one, do I get more bauxite here? No, okay. Pop. See you there. And then we can do this guy. Oops. One more, I guess. I would never miscount, not me. You picked with the dirt trick from Solston? Okay. I'll stay a few minutes later here. Just to get, like... We'll get this sort of set of 2x2 here. Assuming this goes a little bit deeper. Yeah, we'll get this one, that one, and that one through the corner there. And then we'll call it there. That'll be enough for one night. We'll hope at home, and that'll be that. It's a very nice crunch sound. I'll give it that. Okay, so we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clamber up here. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Hello. You were picky about quarrying on one of your servers because of the... Oh, they had the durability on these things? Oh, that's so awful. if they actually had like predictable durability, I'd be okay with it. But it's the random like 1% chance of losing one. You're like, well, then I got to make a whole bunch more and just bring them all with me. It's like it's just, ugh. I mean, it's how you do it in real life, right? You know, you bring more plugs than you need because you're gonna break some of them. But like guys, this is a game. Stop it. Stop making me think too much. Make me think a little. And then you're done. Come on. Oh my. Alright. Durability was per use. Oh, it must be a different thing then, because I thought this was configurable with where the durability just sort of like randomly loses one. It's literally not just as much durability doing 3x3 as 6x6. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Well, that is that for the quarrying. Let's grab these and meet you back over at the base. The oasis. The oasis. Which is that way. I know where I'm going, guys. I do like the image of me, like, running with my bowl in both hands, like, food, food, gotta get back to food. Nice, peaceful swim home. It's a calm day. No rifts, no drifters swinging from the deep to nibble at my toes. Just some weird junk in the water. Which definitely wasn't caused by me cutting down trees in the water. No, not me. So we got seven that are generally like 250 plus. I'd say the average like 270. That's like 6 full-size ones-ish. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, 6.5 even. I do miss these green colors, though. The desert is beautiful, but sometimes all the sort of desaturated visuals can wear on the eyes. Occasionally, I just need to see some nice green. For you, pomegranate. Meh. Maybe we'll get back to the base and say goodbye just as the song ends. That'd be perfect. I think we're going to be a little too late for that. We'll see. Fresh for 13 hours? Okay. Well, gee, it's a good thing I don't have too many map pins. I can see where my house is very clearly. And there's home coming into view. Got some wind. Which of course we do, because we're not smithing tonight. So of course we have good wind. There's some wicked Z fighting going on, though. Alright. Hello, piggies. You'll be mine soon, my pretties. Whew, okay, made it back. Alright, folks. That's going to do it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out while we got some supplies for continuing to work on the temple. And, yeah, hope to see you all Sunday. Like I said, we'll be doing a food cooking session soon. We'll probably need to do some copying and pasting sessions in the temple. But Sunday, yeah, we'll work on a kitchenette. Let's see. Whoops, nope. Well, that one was done anyway, so it's fine. Complete you. Temple. Kitchenette. There we go. Also, move rest of food. So we can use the kitchenette. There we go. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and hope to see you all soon. As always, my name has been Chores. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.